Hello, welcome to a Thursday afternoon, and I'm still waiting to hear for the interview as well, but I also have some good news. I'm going to do a first box opening here for myself. Finally got and took the dive of getting myself a new phone. For the simple fact, my old one, my old Galaxy Geo, God rest its soul, has been very good to me, and it's decided to go belly up on me. Simple fact is that the data connection underneath, where you go to charge it or to transfer files over, has decided to not work as it used to. So at this point in time, I have the other new phone in my car, which I'm going to bring in with me to my place, and I'm going to do an unboxing of it, of my new cell phone. It's from Sony, the Xperia E1. It's a good little phone that's going to be a good update to what I have. A lot more memory in it, of course, as well. And go take a look at it. Okay, so let's go. Okay, finally got my new phone up and running. Didn't take me that long. It took me a little while to get certain things done on it because I wasn't too sure, because it was a new phone. Had to call up my service provider for it just to double check if they had to do anything specific to it. Didn't have to do that much since it's a new phone. Just had to transfer over my SIM card and my memory card. So right now the battery's actually charging on it, so to get a full charge on it. And I've already updated some software that was needed on it to get it, make sure it's up to date. So from there, I'm going to be showing you later on within this vlog the actual phone itself. It's the Xperia E1 from Sony, and it's a nice little phone for myself, using a dual core processor on it with 8 gigs of RAM, with an 8 gig SIM card on there, and a regular 2 gig on there. So that should be more enough for my applications that I want to put on there and whatever else. So I'm going to show you afterwards what it looks like and put it into this vlog as well and show you what it looks like. It's a nice little phone for me. I still have to get used to the interface and all that, because I'm still used to the old gingerbread interface and the way it was working. So it's going to take me a couple of days to at least get used to the interface and all that, and to be able to work with the apps on it. But it should be good, interesting, and fun to work with. Hopefully this one will last me a couple more. It will last me hopefully 4 to 5 years, if not a little bit longer. So let's go take a look at it downstairs. Well, it's a Thursday evening, and I was going to add in the cell phone that I just purchased in this afternoon into this video, but I'm going to keep that separate because I think for the unpackaging and all that, I think that's going to be left as a separate item itself for me to do. So that's one thing I am going to do this evening or within the next couple of days, because it's a new cell phone and I'm still trying to get used to the interface and all that. The difference between what I had on my old one and what's on this one is not that much different, but it's the way they categorize things. So that's slightly different from what I'm used to. But it's very user friendly. I really like it a lot. The Xperia E1 is a lot more zippy. It has a lot more room as for software to be added in, and that's what I like about it. It's because of that, and it gives me a lot of breather to add in other software into it, because the one I previously had, I was just having so many problems with the low memory on it. I only had like 256 megs to install some software or some programs in there, but not enough to do anything worthwhile. Whereas this one, I have oodles of place, 2 gigs, and I think I have about 1.3 gigs left, so I have still plenty of room to work with, and add some other stuff to it. And when I added in my SD card, the 8 gigs, it detected everything without any hassle. So it's like my pictures are in there, my other applets like pictures, video are in there, so I can easily pull those up, and also music as well. So I have a couple things in there which I'm going to still tweak a little bit here and there and get things done. So as for an overall review, it still gets a 9 out of 10 in my books, which is highly regarded. And the other thing I like about this, it's very snappy. in booting up, in the response time between going from one to the other, going back and forth. And it also has an FM tuner on it, so that's one thing that I like that my other one didn't have. The only minor thing I'm going to say about this that they actually added in, and I think this is mostly with all cell phone nowadays, the added earbuds. And for me, I'm not an earbuds fan. I rather use an old set of headsets that that have the U shape on them, like the old ones, and have that instead. For the simple fact is that I got a big head, and these little earphone buds are not going to do it for me because I got the big ears. So I got fluffy ears, let's put it that way. So this is one thing, the buds I didn't like too much. So tomorrow is not a big deal. I can go pick up some a little headset just to listen to music on it, listen to videos, and also listen to the FM tuner that's built in. So I'm still going to try to do what I can do with that. And otherwise than that, it looks good. It's nice and sleek. Can't complain whatsoever on it. I think I made a good purchase for $100 for a new phone. It was well worth the money. As for the camera, the camera that's built onto it, I'm not so interested in using it because I got my digital camera here that I'm using my vlogging on. So that one there, the camera is not too important for me. At least my digital camera does the job, and I can put a lot more on it, especially with 16 gigs of memory on it, and I can always interchange that out very easily. Always keep adding, charge the 2 batteries I had for it. I'm perfectly golden with that. Plus I can store a lot more on this than I can on that, besides exchanging it out. So as for tonight's vlog, besides what I have here, which is not much, rate, comment, subscribe, put a little like, and I'll be coming up with a new thing there for the cell phone that I have. So hope to hear you soon tomorrow. Tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow's another vlogging night. So have yourself a good night. Hope to see you tomorrow.